Okay, we've heard it all week now. Some in the mainstream media bashing Sarah Palin because she's a mom. They say John McCain's running mate shouldn't be running for high office while running a household with small children. Now, are there sexist attacks bashing all working moms in America? We're going to debate this one. Joining us now is Tracy Burns and Marc Rudov. He is the no-nonsense man. Welcome, Marc. Okay, are you saying that moms cannot run for higher office?
I am not saying that at all. I am saying, though, that women are the biggest practitioners of sexism and also the biggest attackers on Sarah Palin. Look who's attacking her. Ellen Goodman, Sally Quinn, Maureen Dowd, and let's not forget the National Organization of Whiners. And if you go to the NOW website, you can see they excoriate Sarah Palin. And what mistakes did Sarah Palin make? She loves her country, she loves drilling for oil, she loves low taxes, she loves her husband, a no-no with feminists, and she hates abortion.
Tracy, you know,
so the fact of the matter is feminism is sexism.
Tracy, I have to say he has a bit of a point. I've rarely said this, but, you know, you just go to drop-off and all the moms are talking about Sarah Palin this week.
Half of the people that have slammed her are Democrats, though. It's their job to slam her because she's a Republican, Marc, and this is what they do. You know, no one has said anything ever about, is Obama going to be a good dad because he's a working dad. And Sarah Palin has a perfect situation. She has a parent at home. Let's just leave her alone. This whole notion of a working mother should not even be on the table. We should be talking about whether or not this woman could run our country if John McCain, God forbid, happens to die. And she can, even with 5 children. She's done a damn good job running that state, and she'll be just fine in the White House. This whole notion to me is moo. And
a moo point?
Yeah, it's like a cow's opinion. It just doesn't matter. It's moo.
Well, Mother's Day shopping in full swing right now. Is that this Sunday? Anyway, mom, of course, is priceless, but what if you tried to put a dollar value on what mom does and what she does for the family? Well, there's a new survey out that shows that home moms are worth $117,000 a year if you tally up all the work they do. Moms with jobs, 68 grand. My next guest says nonsense. They're not worth it. Surprise, he's Marc Rudov of the Marc Rudov radio show. Lise Wheel agrees completely. Lise says that moms are indeed worth this and much more. All right, Marc, what do you say? You're not buying this figure, huh?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised to know that watching soap operas pay so well.
What?
If I'd known that, that's what I'd be doing. Now, look,
you know,
I'm sure
he's just messing with you, Lise. He's messing
with
you.
I'm sure these numbers were derived from some wimpy man at salary.com. They're illogical, they're nonsensical, and he just came up with these numbers so that he can have sex with his wife until next Mother's Day.
All right, Lise, you could take that anywhere you want to go.
Marc, the mothers, working mothers and stay-at-home mothers, without them, the whole business of the family, they're the CEO of the family, would fall apart. They are the babysitter, the chauffeur, the shopper, the laundress, the sanitation worker, the police force, the crowd control, the party planner, the interior decorator, everything. They're the ones that run the family and put it together. They are so much worth $117,000, and if you calculate it, dollar by dollar, hour by hour, with overtime, they're barely making minimum wage at this mark. How can you say this on the eve of Mother's Day that a symbolic gesture like this to stay-at-home moms shouldn't be made? Where were you hatched?
And of course, fathers are worthless because when they come home from work and they rake the leaves, fix the roof, sweep out the garage, and step on your spiders, they're not worth anything. Nobody's saying anything about the work that fathers do. It's all about mothers. And you know what? Salary.com has just done a big favor for men. Because when the wife divorces the husband and they go into court, and according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average salary in the United States is $40,000 a year. So her $117,000 is $77,000 more than his. She'll have to pay him alimony and child support.
Marc,
That'll be just fantastic.
I'm not saying the fathers shouldn't be paid. And come Father's Day, let's do the same survey, absolutely. And let's the ones that are actually out there doing something, that's fantastic. But do you know what women that stay at home, that work hard at home, and by the way, I got to break this to you, Neil. I come to work to rest. Because the second shift is much more difficult.
Oh,
as difficult as this is,
my heart is
have
breaking.
to talk to you, Mark, every Friday.
I come to work to watch
When a woman is single,
it's
when
a
a woman
lot
is
harder
single,
to come home and take on that second shift. By the time I've come to work, I've done the laundry, I've run the dishwasher, I've packed the kids off to school, I've done the lunches, I've signed off on
Mark, you
everything.
know
Somebody
he
give me a
hasn't.
handkerchief, please.
Oh, what have you done,
When a
Mark?
woman
What
is
have you done?
single,
And what are we paid for that?
When a woman is, Lise, when a woman is single and she's doing all of these household chores, who's paying her for that then?
Yeah,
How
Mark,
come all of a
Mark,
sudden when she
clue
gets
to Mark,
married,
clue to
then
Mark,
it becomes a value?
Clue to Mark, when a woman is single, she doesn't have the kids at home, she doesn't have the man at home, she's not doing all those things, Mark, because she doesn't have to traipse around you cleaning up your
Lise, I
underwear
don't
when
know
you
how you
dropped it
do
on the
it.
floor.
Lise, you're superhuman. I just don't know how you do it.
Thank you, Mark.
right,
And
well,
happy
But
Mother's
the reason
Day.
all of those soap operas exist is because women are at home watching them.
Happy
Let's
Mother's
not
Day,
do
Mark.
that. Let's not do
You
that.
too,
Okay.
sweetheart.
Sweetie.
Great weekend to both of you.